I see
Oh,
recording.
There it is.
There we go.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 281 of the Nation of Conversation. I'm your host, Trash Can Ryan, and here with me, Ted Lasso Wally, Tenant Mike, and I don't know what you're doing, Bill.
All right.
You are.
Yep.
You're Big Mouth Bill.
Big Mouth Bill.
All right. I did watch a couple episodes of that.
There you go. What's up, everybody? How are you?
What is
Hello.
trash can?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Io Shirai, Trash
Yeah.
Can.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
No, I don't know. I
I
don't
you're
watch
watching
it.
something called Trash Can.
No, I watched the things I've watched recently are G.I. Joe, the Grinch, G.I. Joe, the Grinch, Elf, G.I. Joe,
Which
Which
Grinch?
Grinch?
all of them, all three. We've run the gambit. We've done them all.
Hmm.
There's another Elf. Did you know that? We've done both of those elves. There's an
Yeah,
elf,
there's.
like
yeah.
a weird elf cartoon. It's not very good.
Yeah.
We did that one too. That's all I watch these days. And wrestling. Those are the only things.
That sounds like a terrible existence.
It's okay. Elf is a good movie to watch over and over again.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Grinch, no. Not great. Not a great rewatch. Like
Jim Carrey's Grinch
5
is
times
good.
in a row.
No, it's
Is
not.
it?
That's-
It's not.
No.
Not
No,
5
Jim
times
Carrey's
in a
Grinch
row.
is the worst of the three.
I think that's
Yeah.
the
What
worst.
it is not.
It's
Benedict
bad.
Cumberbatch's is the worst.
The word. Well, the
That's
best
only-
is a
I like that one.
cartoon, but
I like that one the best.
I've only seen part of that one.
I like that one the best.
Terrible.
But we've gone over that before. All right, let's go over NXT Wargames, which was last night.
Before we do, I just have one quick note on the go home.
Yeah. Go over the. I did anything happen on the go home? There were more ghost faces. There was another.
No,
Go-
there was only one thing besides. It was all lead up to the show. Like normal.
Yeah.
The only other thing I wanted to talk about just for a moment
Mm.
was whatever Xylee and Bo have going on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh right, that
Getting
thing.
weirder. I'm like 90% sure wherever they're going, it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
But I can't help but be intrigued by whatever this monstrosity is.
Yeah, I
It
have
might,
like
it might be about to turn into super ninjas. I don't know.
I have no clue.
They're gonna get superpowers.
I don't know, but I'm oddly intrigued by whatever it is.
Yeah, it's just like I have no clue like who this woman is. I get it's a woman. They said
Yeah,
yeah.
there is an old guy, but he's just like the keeper for her or something.
And they showed like her with like black
Yeah.
hair.
Yes.
Yeah. They showed her face.
They like showed her
No.
eye with like black hair.
Like through the hair type of thing.
I have to say this is some real Dungeon of Doom shit right now.
Kinda.
We're treading into Dungeon of Doom territory.
That's
here.
I'm 90% sure it's not going to be good, but I don't know.
I really hope they just like wrap it up like this week or something. I hope they don't like drag it out long.
Hopefully it's just over
Just
with.
drag it out to the next takeover, then it'll be fine.
You mean NXT Evil New Year's Eve?
Oh,
New
I forgot
Year's
about that.
Evil?
Which is a week after New Year's Eve.
New Year's Evil.
New Year's Evil.
Because horror. That's what we do here at WWE. That's the only thing they got going.
Yep.
Okay, so nothing else really.
No,
that was
the rest was just for the pay per view.
I figured, so I just skipped over it. I didn't even
Yes,
watch
yes.
it actually because
Yeah.
I think there were some highlight clips that I checked out. But all right, Team Shotzi versus Team Candice. I feel like this is gonna be most of what we talk about. The War Games match, the women's War Games match, where Team Shotzi had a new tank, which we saw on the Go Home show, right?
Did we see it?
I thought
I
they
don't
like
think we saw it, but it
What
was
did they-
clear that that's
Oh,
what they're
right.
building.
Yes,
they
that's what
brought
they're
they
building.
brought her a box and then she opened it and her face lit up like
Yes.
Yeah.
It like shined and stuff.
she was opening the Ark of the Covenant or something.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a Pulp Fiction briefcase
Yeah.
opening.
And they all rode out to the cage, which is right there. So it was a little weird to ride out on
They
it.
just posed on it, yeah.
Yeah, kind of be on a tank.
And
So they had a
also-
real missile.
Get
they had
into. Yes, they had a missile.
a Nerf gun attached
Yep.
to it.
And they were facing Team Candice. And we didn't talk about this on the go home show. The good guys won the advantage. Good girls won the advantage. It was so shockingly, stupidly.
So dumb.
The
What's
good
the advantage?
That was
they get to have the 2-on-1 advantage
Oh,
with the countdown clock, which makes absolutely no sense
No sense.
no.
at all.
I think
Unless
that they did it for them to show like them standing tall at the end, but then it just made for an awkward match for a lot of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we'll just go to the end. We'll just say what happened. We'll give our picks, and then we'll just give our opinions on it.
The match for me didn't really get.
Okay,
like,
well, we'll do it the reverse.
Sorry, I just wanted to say the match didn't get interesting until everyone got in. Like up until that point, I couldn't get in the match.
I didn't understand.
Of
Okay,
the advantage.
so the good guys have a 2-on-1 advantage.
2-on-1, 3-on-2.
Not only do they have the advantage, but then Shotzi, I think, was first or was the third person in.
Yeah.
She got weapons from a
Yeah.
ring and brought in weapons as the good guys.
Yeah, the baby faces brought in the weapons.
The baby faces brought in kendo sticks too later, and a
Yeah.
trash can and a bunch of other stuff. Ladders. No bad guys brought in any weapons.
They
Yeah,
did
that's
eventually, but
right.
like they responded with in kind. Essentially, they made Dakota Kai, who was the first one in for the evil team.
Yeah.
They made her look like $1 million, like a baby face, surviving 2-on-1.
Yeah. And like I was expecting either somebody to turn to the bad side, which would really they can't afford at this point. They can't afford another baby face to go down. But like, well, they either have to do that or someone has to get injured or something to lose the advantage. That's the only way this makes any sense. And never happened.
Nope. No.
It never happened. The baby faces
It really
cheated.
took me a
They had
lot out of
two
the
on-
match.
Yeah, they had the 2-on-1 advantage. They cheated, and they still lost.
Do you
Yeah.
think it's
They
just
still
because
lost?
Yeah,
Well, and eventually the match doesn't officially start till
right. It
everyone's
doesn't-
in
the
the
match beyond when everybody gets locked in.
is it just because if they're going to do 2 matches a year now, you can't have only
that was
the
my
bad guys
thought.
having the advantage? Like
That-
eventually you have to switch it.
I'm guessing they felt that they had no choice, but
It was weird.
I didn't like it at all, and I like it took like up until everyone got in the match, and then it was 4-on-4. When the bad guys got the advantage because they locked EO out.
Yes.
But
Right.
don't get me
That
started
was
on
their-
that.
that
Yeah,
was
so
their
the timing of that didn't make sense.
Did it make sense? Like her,
that was their shitty attempt at trying to get the advantage back.
but she locks it, puts the thing down in her shirt, but then
Oh,
eventually
yeah.
waltzes in, and then
Yeah,
just
I was
comes in.
going to ask
It's
about
like,
that because Indy Hartwell comes out and locks
Mhm.
it and then like puts the thing in her bra, puts the key in her
Yes.
bra. But then when she
Like,
comes out
okay.
later,
She
To
just
sell it-
opens it.
when she comes out at the end, I think to celebrate, she just opens the door. It's unlocked.
Yeah,
There's no chain.
it's-
What the fuck is going on? How did they unlock it?
It
She
was
had the only
just-
key.
I did it like like so many people were so up for this match, and I think it's strictly because of Io's spot. And like, yeah,
The
that
trash can
well,
spot.
That
That was one of my big takeaways from this is
Yeah.
Io Shirai is a superstar.
yes,
Everything that she does.
she's awesome.
Yeah, she is.
So what did she do with the trash can?
She
What looks like
climbed.
Ryan.
She climbed on top of the cage, put a trash can over her head, and then jumped off onto everybody.
Into
Which is-
just a
Oh.
pile, blindly into a pile of people.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
was awesome.
It was
great.
great.
I gotta say, as much as the booking was stupid, a lot of the wrestlers in the match were very good.
like
Yeah.
always in all these matches.
Yeah, like the wrestlers were fine.
I loved Tony Storm, freshly minted heel Storm, coming in and immediately making it deadly. Just
Okay,
taking off turnbuckles.
Yeah.
I didn't. I laughed at that, and I knew you would like that. But also was like, why do you need to make corners deadly if it's surrounded by metal?
Yeah.
What are you? Why are you doing this?
It worked. Although only
It
one of
was
them came
fun,
into
but-
play.
Yeah, what? It's already deadly. It's already surrounded by metal. But okay. Yeah. There was a couple of interesting spots. The one where Io got the trash can put back onto her and Dakota Kai double stomped it and
Yeah.
spinned her inside of it. That was awesome. I know it was
awesome.
supposed to happen that way, but it was funny.
There was some really creative
He's
spots.
stuck in there.
There was creative spots, but it doesn't make up for like the
match made no sense.
Yeah,
I did like,
and then the end was just like
Sucked.
No, it was awesome. I told you.
No.
I told you.
I get it because the whole match it was kind of like Raquel.
It was the Raquel match.
Raquel kept pushing Io out, kept keeping her out, and then she gets the pin. But didn't this all start with Candice and Shotzi? So
yeah, Shotzi almost played no role. Candice,
yes,
Candice broke her arm or hand.
She may have, yeah, she may have broken her wrist or arm.
She's hurt.
Yes,
and maybe that took her out of the match.
Maybe,
and changed something.
But what they had was clearly the finish.
I think the finish was supposed to happen that way, but
because now clearly Raquel's the next one in line,
right?
Yeah, she's getting fed to Io next, but
I don't understand. Like, yeah, she's just gonna lose that match. So why do this?
Because they got to make her look strong, and you got to give her a reason. They'll probably fight at.
She's gonna show up and lose to.
Yeah, but they're gonna keep pushing her. This is like she's not gonna have her one match against Io and be done.
She was good in this match. Don't get me wrong.
I liked when she picked up Dakota Kai and was using her as a weapon.
Yeah,
spinning around with her on her shoulders.
That was cool. I thought she did a great job, but I just it's very bizarre the way she just flat out beat. There was no cheating. She just beat her.
Yeah,
I will say
just
this:
power bombed her and beat her. Like that was it.
Well, through a ladder, but yes.
And it was a nasty looking bump. Sure.
On commentary, I've grown weary of Victus. So many times when how many times in one match can he say, I don't know if he got all of it, but he got enough of it.
Yeah.
He does a great job of making someone look good, of putting someone over. Like when he decides this is a person I'm going to talk about, he does a really good job of making them set.
He does save a lot of stuff for sure.
There was one weird moment. I forget which match it was now. It wasn't this match. I think it was the men's match, maybe, where he said instead of wrestling, he's gonna have to sports entertain his way out of this one or something like that. I'm like, oh my god, don't ever say that. Use sports entertained as like a replacement for wrestling.
I'm curious who that was.
I don't know exactly where that.
But yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know where exactly that fell, but it was like, oh my god, that was annoying. Wow. Maybe I misheard the whole thing, but he definitely said sports entertained and talking about a match. Like, don't ever use that in a match setting, please. Everybody working like, I was really disappointed that Shotzi didn't do more in the match.
Yeah, she had some good spots.
So many cool things and then didn't do anything in the match.
But yeah, like the end was just like, I get where they're going, but it's just like, you could have handled that differently. Like you could have had her slam her through the table and then still have Shotzi and Candice finish it because that's what the whole match was built from.
Yeah. So I guess they're just going to keep this feud going?
Well, probably not if Candice has got a broken arm, but we'll see.
I mean, she has so many soldiers. It could easily keep going, though, right?
That's true. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They did not use Indy Hart. I'm glad Indy Hartwell got to be involved, but they did not use her to get the advantage like I thought they were going to.
To even it out.
Yeah, I thought they might have done that, and they didn't really do that either. So,
I mean, they did a little with Io, but
sort of, just to keep her out of the cage, which is like it was all set. You could just see it was flagged for her to jump off the top.
Absolutely, yeah.
She's just gonna get in by jumping off the top.
They even showed her trying to climb it before she climbed it.
She got slammed down a couple times, right? Yeah, but I didn't expect her to put a trash can over her head and just jump off like a crazy person. But so that was cool, but the match was pretty weirdly booked. Not a fan of it. Yeah. How do we end up picking that one?
Yours truly. I started the night with a lone wolf here.
Oh, brutal! That is a huge lone wolf. Wow.
Lone wolf, the bad guys.
Yeah.
Ouch. Your girl. You've been a big fan of Raquel.
Yeah.
The whole time, so she's finally gonna get a chance. Maybe she's the one.
Maybe. I don't think so, but maybe.
I doubt it, but I mean, it would make sense if she won this match that she would win the title. But okay. Finn Balor cut a promo. I didn't see that. Anything? Was he back to the cats in the cradle and the silver spoon?
He basically just said, like, enjoy the night. Then I'm in charge or something. Like on Wednesday, the attention's back on me. So
okay.
It was just a good Finn Balor quick talk.
Okay. Ciampa, aka Scorpion, had a match against
more like Shredder.
Was it Shredder? Scorpion.
He looks just like Shredder.
I thought it was Scorpion, but okay.
Way more, if you ask me, way more Shredder than Scorpion.
All right, so Shredder came out and had a match against Tim Thatcher, which I did not see. Missed that one. How was it?
Good. It was good. Good, gritty, match between them two. It was good.
There was one spot in the beginning. I couldn't tell if Thatcher actually hurt Ciampa's neck or not, because it was just like it was like he hit him, but then there was like a solid minute where the ref was keeping them separated and checking on Ciampa, and maybe it's a good thing, but I couldn't figure out the rest of the match if he was actually hurt or not.
Interesting. How do we pick that one?
We all swept Tommaso Ciampa coming out on top.
Sweet.
Oh, his ear at the end was nasty too.
Yeah, that was a good.
Ciampa broke his eardrum or whatever he did.
It was like punching his ear.
He kneed him and just blood started gushing.
Yikes! It's so gross. It's so gross. Cameron Grimes to the moon, baby. Lost his strap match to Dexter Lumis.
I couldn't
his own strap.
Yeah. Just Dexter Lumis is just, I don't know, he's just kind of fucking lame.
It was solid, but I thought they actually used, for once, the strap was not just used to whip each other. Like they were using it to gain momentum and actually fling one another around, trip each other on them. And then at the end, they kind of hog-tied them, but not in this takes 30 seconds. It almost looked like Lumis realized oh, he's caught in it. I'll use that to my advantage. So I thought they did a good job actually incorporating the strap, but it wasn't a bad match.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. I don't know. There's something about.
I don't mind Lumis in the ring as much as his character, which I don't care about at all, which I guess affects his in ring, but I don't know. It was fine. Whatever. Yeah. It was what it was going to be. It's not like it was going to, be the greatest match ever. I actually think Ciampa and Thatcher really should not have been on the show, to be honest.
Yeah, kind of. And
it got completely disserviced by all the other things going on.
And the other thing is Ciampa shouldn't really be beating Thatcher. It's time for some new people here, Ciampa.
I'm curious what they're doing with heating.
What's the point of Thatcher then?
Yeah. What's the point of Ciampa? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is he going to do next? Because now he's beaten Thatcher. There's nothing for him to do with Thatcher.
Right. Yeah. No.
It's technically a blow-off. Okay. How do we pick Cam Grimes and Dexter Lumis?
Everyone except for you, Ryan. You thought Cam Grimes was going to the moon, and he was not tonight.
Crikey. Damian Priest, Leon Ruff, and Johnny Gargano. Triple threat match. Thought this was going
mostly good match.
So well. Until 7 ghost faces came out.
Why do you need so many?
I don't know.
There's not even that many Scream movies.
And why the Scream face? Can't you just the Scream face is just
it's not even
dumb.
The face. It's the whole Scream outfit.
Yes.
They wear the ghostly gown and all that.
Why? It's so fucking dumb.
It has nothing to do with anything other than Halloween Havoc. Horror. Yeah. NXT. Horror. Everybody likes horror. Yeah, I hated this. I hated the end of this match. I thought this match was really fun until the end, but I hated the end.
Yeah, they did a good job with like Priest
one guy
not wanting to beat up Leon Ruff, but then really beating him up when he did, and
then feeling bad for Razors edging him through a wall.
Yeah.
Which also, I didn't enjoy him running back in fine. Like, that was another thing. Like, you just got powerbombed through a wall, Leon Ruff. And you're like,
no, that had to happen, though. You couldn't just take him out of the match.
No, I'm glad he came back. I don't mean that. I just mean him sprinting back in and being like, no sell. Like, I just went through a wall, but now I'm fine. I didn't like that, but it was good. I thought it was fun until Ghostface Party. I mean, I did enjoy Damian Priest jumping on them all. That was fun.
Yeah, no, yeah. Sure.
Crushing them all by jumping on them. That was fun. I mean, that was probably the only reason they were all out there, to get jumped on. Because really, it was all set up for the Austin Theory thing.
Yeah, so, as Mike had said, this could have been just Austin Theory with the pipe, though.
Yeah.
A seventh ghost comes out with a pipe and hits Damian Priest, knocks him out. Johnny Gargano easily beats Leon Ruff with a secondary move. That's not his finisher anymore, is it? Or that's not a finisher for him, is it?
The slingshot DDT thing? Yes, he's using that now as like.
Oh, he's using that as a finisher now? Okay.
Yes.
So he does that, beats Leon Ruff, gets the title. And then also hated it. They go to the top and reveal it's Austin Theory, and he does it was me, Austin. Me, Austin Theory. Like, what the hell?
I don't care about that. At that point, it didn't matter.
What the hell is that?
We're gonna make it worse.
Oh, it was so awkward. It was me.
I had been kind of into the Gargano way until the Ghostfaces started showing up.
What do you think about Austin Theory as his partner, though?
I don't like Austin Theory. I want to be able to say, like, these are good wrestlers. They can do well together, but I just don't care about Austin Theory anymore.
Me neither. How do we pick that one?
That was chosen correctly by you, Ryan, and by myself.
Yay.
Shit.
Finally on the board.
3-time champ, Gargano.
Bill's running away with tonight.
Wow.
Which
3-time
means
champ.
He's got to lose his next one and drop the belt again, right? And keep that thing going where he can't ever defend the title.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense. All right, men's War Games was the main event.
Before this, we did see that what's his name is back now. He didn't show up, but he's gonna be there.
Right, TikTok is back.
Karrion Kross is back.
Yeah, TikTok is back. There was no other like surprise people, even though they showed the signings of the Rascals and somebody else, Alex Zane. None of those guys.
Oh, I missed that.
They showed it on Twitter. They did not show it on the show.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised that they didn't just immediately start using those guys, because what the hell's the point? What are you going to train?
As of right now, I don't think they're doing the whole.
They're not doing the whole training thing, are they?
Not the training. They're not doing the. Well, look who's sitting in the stands, or look who's standing in the stands.
Yeah.
You know.
Look who's on the Thunderdome.
Yes.
At their house. It's all right. Undisputed Era versus McAfee's crew. And this was really fun. Minus a couple of things. Minus maybe one thing. But mostly it was great. Kyle O'Reilly started.
Yeah.
Great pick.
Which is perfect.
Have him and Thatcher ever scored off on the Indies?
Oh, I'm sure they have.
Because that could be good.
They were both in Evolve, right?
I'm sure they have. Because Ciampa and Thatcher have gone at it together. So, yeah, I'm sure they have.
Probably. So, yeah. I mean, this was just good. I think the best person in the match was Roddy Strong. Well, his spots were great.
Yeah, his spots were good.
Pete Dunne was great.
Pete's
Pat
so
McAfee
good.
was not involved. He kind of just
came in.
He came in last and like stayed out of the way for a long time.
I thought he was very good in all his spots. Looked way better than I ever expected, and
took a fall through a table, which was
took some major bumps. Took superplexes.
It was a head first through a table almost.
He did the dive into the crowd, and they kind of barely caught him.
They did not catch him, and he landed hard.
And
Hey.
I love seeing it.
Hey, you ain't one of the boys, so you gotta learn the hard way.
Jeez.
It's a bunch of Miz's in there, just
Yeah.
not catching dudes jumping.
Um,
Yeah.
but do you know who freaking Oni Lorcan must be on that Cody Rhodes diet? He was looking huge, super jacked. I don't know what he was doing, but he looked good. I thought this was a enjoyable match, and I was very impressed with Pat McAfee with this. And truthfully, he's been impressive with his promos on the lead up to it. Dude,
Sometimes.
Someone made a very good point, is how sad it is that a guy like McAfee comes into NXT and kind of shows everyone up, never having taken a class, never having done anything. It is already one of the better,
like
promos on the entire show than like so many guys.
But that's what he does for a living also, is promos. He just has
what? You're a wrestler. That's what Austin Theory isn't a good promo. He's been doing it
No, I'm saying though, but Pat McAfee talks into a microphone every day for a living. I know it's not the same, but that's good practice.
Okay, but why is it Austin Theory, who is a professional wrestler, a better promo?
I don't know.
Should be doing it every day.
You would assume. You would assume he's doing promos all the time.
You'd assume like so many guys. Like it's just like
I'm not even taking away. Sometimes he's got a really good promo, and sometimes I just want him off my television. I just shut off the sound.
That's what I think That's what I think he's supposed to do.
Yeah, but he makes me want to shut it off. Not like boo him. I want to shut it off.
The biggest thing is they just need to let these guys go out there and talk in their own voice.
Yes.
That's what they need.
I mean, that's been the challenge for a long time. I mean, I think McAfee does have like the gift of gab, though.
Yeah,
he does.
He has always been able to talk, and I'm sure Austin Theory has never been able to talk. So forcing him to try to talk is just not going to ever work because he can't do it. McAfee was born to talk. I mean, that's what he did. His whole NFL career was talk shit. And now he has a 3-hour whatever talk show. Like, he's just born to talk. And I don't think Austin Theory ever was going to hit the promo.
I did not like that he kicked out of the Panama Sunrise, though.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Nobody's kicking out of that. Well,
that's a little much.
I don't know why he's the protected one in this match.
I don't think he's protected. I think they just want to show like he could really hang with the boys.
I think he could have hung by getting saved in that moment.
Yes.
And even a surprise save when Adam Cole thought he had it won, and then the Adam Cole shocked face could have all still happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't understand why we're supposed to. I mean, I guess because he played football, we're supposed to believe that he's a tough guy.
Yeah.
But he was a punter. He wasn't like a linebacker. If he was a linebacker, if he was like Kevin Green or somebody wrestling and he kicked out of a finisher, like
he was a Mongo, say.
Steve Mongo McMichael. He was one of those, maybe, but he's a punter.
Yeah.
I don't think of Pat McAfee as a tough guy. I don't know. I think he's more athletic than we think. We give him credit for, probably, but
he pulled off a very nice swan dive.
Yeah.
Swan dive.
His swan dive onto everybody where they dropped him. Yeah. Kyle O'Reilly eventually got the win by kneeing somebody in the head.
Yeah.
So Oni.
He beat Oni, yeah.
So
I don't know if that means that Undisputed Era gets another tag title shot or
maybe.
Although this is what happened on the Go Home now that I just remembered. Not just Grizzly Young Veterans, but Fabe Eichner and Marcel Bartel are back in NXT again.
Yeah.
Imperium.
O'Reilly beat Lorcan to get the win.
Lorcan was hurt. He had stitches in his eye, like next to his eye.
Cool.
And Johnny was also hurt, Johnny Gargano, earlier in the night. He needs stitches in his lip. And Ember Moon, I think, was partially injured. I think Dakota Kai was partially hurt. A bunch of these people were hurt.
Banged up in the War Games.
Yeah, a bunch of them got hurt. what is Pete Dunne's move called again? That sequence was really fun, where Pete Dunne did his move, where he
did it on the chair.
Did it on the chair, gut first. That was.
It wasn't even gut first; it was sternum.
Yeah, that was scary.
Bend over it. Yeah,
that was scary. And then right after that, Roddy Strong doing his whatever that thing is.
End of Heartbreak, which is he tosses those guys so high.
Wung him.
It was Pete Dunne. He just threw him.
Shocked Pete Dunne. Must be miscalculating the weight of Pete Dunne since he lost weight.
Yeah, since he lost
wings him up in the air, just leaves him out there. But good ending.
Yeah, good.
Did not love the Pat McAfee kick out, but fine. Good final match. How do we end up picking that one?
That one was chosen correctly by which one was it? Oh, Mike, you and I picked it correctly.
Yeah.
Wow. Rough night for me. Wow.
Yeah, one more pick we made, though. Don't forget, we made one other pick.
We did, but that's later.
So for these matches.
How do we do on NXT?
Oh, and there was a dark match. There was
a dark match for who?
Yeah, that they didn't show.
Legado del Fantasma had a dark match against some people from 205 Live.
Kurt Stallion, Ashanti the Adonis, and August Gray.
Was that on the pre-show or something?
No.
Dark.
Truly dark. Literally,
I didn't watch the pre-show, so maybe, but I think
it wasn't. It wasn't. I guess they'll probably show it on 205 Live, but like they're they're talking about it on their Twitter feed and stuff, and it was just like, oh, okay,
great. So how do we end up, Bill? You got a perfect score.
Out of the 5 matches, I got 6 correct. Thanks to my lone wolf.
The bonus point.
Mike, you got 3 out of 5. I'm sorry, no, I got 6 out of 5. Mike, you got 3 out of 5. Wally and Ryan, you each got 2 out of 5.
Ooh, rough.
One more match to pick.
Rough. All right. I thought it was a pretty good show. Maybe not the best War Games, but I just like War Games.
It was fine.
It was fun.
Like I feel like the last
match was fun.
The last takeover is kind of underwhelming, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think
there would have been, like every show, it would have been, there would have been spots with the crowd and stuff.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing that hurts these takeovers is not in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
Just like everything else, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Not their worst thing of the year, certainly by any stretch, but not their best for sure.
I enjoyed it, but yes, not their best.
Yeah. All right, let's go over a couple news items. Fake WCW.
Yeah, I didn't know what this was.
Did anybody see this?
I saw it quick.
Yeah. I saw somebody say we're coming back, but
a random Twitter account called WCW _ like 2021 or something popped up and said, "We're coming back. We'll see you in October," or something like that. And everyone was like, "What is this?" And then they put out a press release basically saying, "Everyone thinks this is a hoax. It's not a hoax. We have some people who want to join, but WWE says we can only use," what did it say, like 40% of the IP or something?
It's all a joke, right?
Yeah, was it a joke? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was all bullshit.
It wasn't real, but was it supposed to be a joke? I don't know. They name dropped some production company, and I guess people called the production company and they're like, "Yeah, we don't know what that is." But it was all over the place for a few days on Twitter.
Yeah.
Very silly. Not silly, unfortunate. Randomly, I don't know where, Pat Patterson passed away.
Super
79?
79.
Yeah. No, we hadn't heard anything about it. Him being sick or anything, and it just passed away. So
super bummer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The best, if you love the Attitude Era, you have to credit a lot of it to Pat Patterson because he came up with all those finishes.
All of them.
All the great finishes of the Attitude Era that you're thinking about were directly due to Pat Patterson because he was literally called the Finish Man. So if you had a match and you were stuck, he would come up with a creative finish, and that was his job basically, as an agent. And he was great at it.
Was he also the one with Briscoe who used to get beat up all the time?
Yeah,
Okay.
so they were
the Briscoe
also
brothers.
the Stooges, which are very funny. He was the first Intercontinental Champion who won the fake tournament. Right? Was that tournament fake?
Was it?
Yeah, they just put the belt on him and said he had won it overseas.
He won a tournament overseas.
The Intercontinental Championship.
That never occurred. They just gave him the belt. But he was the first ever Intercontinental Champion, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Did a lot of cool stuff.
Oh yeah, but yeah, his
I think his finish work though is probably some of the best stuff he ever did.
Most definitely. They're like the most important stuff he's done.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep. I guess it was like fight at the bat rack to try to get him to help people come up with stuff for their matches in the Attitude Era. Tons of people going to him trying to have creative endings when everyone else is having crazy matches. So rest in peace to him. And then thoughts, we talked about it before the show, but thoughts on NWA Shockwave. It's back.
I forgot it was back, even though we just talked about it.
It's back. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, I kind of like skimmed through it. Wasn't crazy about it. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hopefully it gets better. There's a lot of replay stuff. All right, let's pick Triplemania. You said you wanted to pick Triplemania, Mike. So
what is this again?
Saturday. Saturday's Triplemania.
Okay, let me get the picks.
I got them here.
Oh, okay.
You can read them though if you want.
Okay. We've got.
You got to go from the bottom, I think.
7 matches. I feel like there's more. Wait a second. Fuck.
I have 8, I think, on my list.
Yeah.
First one I have is Poder del Norte versus Nino Hamburguesa, Maximo, and Mr. Iguana.
Mr. Iguana.
These are going to count, right?
Yeah, they should.
Okay, good.
They can. Yeah.
Good. They're counting.
Yeah. Okay, so Tito Santana, not the Tito Santana.
Portar del Norte is a stable.
Yes.
Featuring Tito Santana.
Power.
Not the. What'd you say? Why?
North Power. That's what it stands for.
North Power. Got it.
Power of the North.
Okay.
And
Tito Santana,
obviously
not old Tito Santana.
This is obviously a trios match.
Yes.
So I'm going to go with whatever team Ninos Hamburguesas is on.
I was going to go with Mr. Iguana, so I'm going with you. Mr. Iguana's team.
As much as I would like to say Tito Santana, I also need to go with Nino Hamburguesa.
I love it.
Is there a reason that you're going there?
Because Nino Hamburguesa.
Yeah,
they're awesome.
The Lone Wolf.
You forget that Mike and I have watched Triplemania.
They watched it together one time, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
Give me the Lone Wolf. Poder del Norte.
Oh.
Picking the group with the name is usually a good idea.
Probably. Probably.
Next match is the AAA Tag Team Championships 3-way tag team match. It's Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix, the Lucha Bros, versus Tejano Jr. and Rey Escorpion versus Octagon Jr. and Mysticis Jr.
Oh.
And the current champions are the Lucha Bros.
Oh.
Lucha Bros are the current
champions.
Yes. I'm going to say Lucha Bros hold on.
That
Does
was
AAA do shows?
Yeah, they're doing shows with no fans, I think.
And this is not going to have any fans.
Right. Give me Escorpion.
Rey Escorpion and Tejano Jr.
Give me those guys.
That is a good
Give me
pick.
those guys.
Okay.
Bill?
Well, he looks like he's in pain more than usual.
All right, I'll give him another Lone Wolf then, because I was also leaning towards Lucha Bros hanging on.
Uh-huh.
All right, I will take Octagon Jr. and
And
Mystices.
Wait, who's taking?
Mystices
So you're
Junior.
taking Lucha Bros, Bill, or are you taking Mysticism?
yes, I'm taking Lucha Bros. So you and Wally both have Lone Wolves here.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm
So
gonna put
next
some distance between me and Mike.
is the Copa Triplemania Battle Royal, which is
Nice.
a women's battle royal.
Love it.
And I think I don't know if it's for a belt. I don't know, because I think Taya Valkyrie has the belt, but she can't come.
She's not in this match.
Maybe it's for a
So-
shot then.
Fabi Apache, Lady Maravilla, Chick Tormenta, Lady Shani, La Hydra, and Hades. I feel like
I
Yeah.
have two people. I'm curious where you guys go because I have two names that come to the
yeah,
top.
me
here for
too. Me too. I'm gonna go Fabi Apache.
Okay,
Mm. Give me Chick Tormenta.
that was one of the ones I was looking at.
Give me Chick Tormenta.
Give me La
Oh,
Go ahead. Who are you gonna go
La Hydra.
La
Oh, wait a minute.
Hydra.
Hades
I was-
and La Hydra are separate.
I was thinking they're the same person.
They're not. It's not all one name.
Oh,
All right, then give me Lady Shani.
All right, I will take Maravilla.
Okay,
Lady Maravilla.
it's gonna end up
Okay.
being one of those two now.
okay. Next match we've got.
Oh, and this is a match.
This
This
a
is
match.
awesome. I am fucking fired up for this.
I hope this is Los Psycho Circus,
Yes.
which is
Psycho murder monster.
Psycho Murder Monster
Now,
Clown.
normally, Bill,
Mr. and Mr. Clown to you guys.
Bill and Mike are very pro clown. I feel like,
Yes, but
especially murder clown.
Yeah, well, Monster Clown is a giant too.
Yes, Monster Clown.
However, they are facing.
They're facing Blue Demon Jr., who is gotta be like 60 at this point.
He's
54.
He had
54.
like a crazy match like a year ago, didn't he?
He's 54 versus La
No,
Familia-
with.
I'm sorry. So Blue Demon Jr. with La Familia Real, LA Park, and El Hijo de LA Park.
Wow.
This is
That
So
means
this is-
the son of LA Park.
This
Wow.
is our guy.
yes.
This is
La Parka,
the
right?
Yeah,
La
this
Parka.
is-
the
This
La
is
Parka.
the guy.
Right. This is La Parka.
Because sadly, RIP,
Right. Yes.
other one passed
Right.
away.
What?
Fake,
Oh, that's
fake
right.
La Parka got hurt last
Yes.
year or whatever and passed away. Got
Mhm.
passed away.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had forgotten, but we did.
Yeah, he
did
did.
a-
That was sad.
Yeah.
He did a tope suicida,
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
like hit the floor or something. I can't remember exactly what happened, but
Not good.
got very
Yeah,
hurt and
that's
was
sad.
hurt for a long time. Yeah,
Yeah.
passed away. Sad, but yeah, okay. LA Park, sweep it.
But you know what? LA Park is the only person going into the AAA Hall of Fame this year.
Say he's being
The
inducted into the Hall of Fame,
Only man in the class of 2020,
as it fucking should be.
as it should
Yeah.
be. So
On his own.
It's got to be Blue Demon and La Familia Real. It's got
Yes.
to be.
That's a sweep for me.
I would nearly never bet against the
What?
Clown Posse here, except LA
Oh.
Park is going into the Hall of Fame, so obviously he has to win this.
That's how wrestling works, right? You go on top.
Sweep it.
Ooh,
Is he gonna
okay.
retire?
No,
Hope not. That would
So-
bring a tear to my eye.
So this is a very interesting match, and I don't know if you guys know about this.
This next one, no, I have no
Yes.
idea.
So we didn't cover this, but AAA partnered with Marvel. Partnered with
Okay, yes.
Marvel
I
Okay.
think I
to
saw something about that.
put together their luchadors and lucha disses, I don't know, whatever, lucha women,
Luchadores.
Luchador.
luchadors, yes, are going
I think.
to, I don't know, certain people, but we don't know who yet, are going to be representing Marvel characters
I did see this. Yeah.
in this. So Aracno
Wow.
and Leyenda Americana are Spider-Man and Captain America versus Venom and the Purple Terror, Thanos.
What?
Oh,
Yes.
that's what the Purple Terror is.
What?
Yes, the Purple Terror, and like they have masks that look like a Spider-Man mask.
Wrestler, sort of like how was it New Japan that had the cartoon character Tiger Mask, and they put him
It's
in.
not gonna be like the Tiger mask, but it's gonna be. Oh well, yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, remember Ibushi was that guy? It was supposed to be that cartoon character for a while.
Yeah, it's kind of like this.
Wow, why would Marvel want to do this?
I think it's just outreach. And you know what's something crazy is Kylie Ray was supposed to be one of the women
in this match.
Not in this match because there's no women in this match, but there's going to be more down the line.
She was supposed to be part of it.
Yes, she was supposed to be like one. I think it's supposed to be Black Widow or something.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is Spider-Man and Captain America versus Venom and Thanos.
Well, I think we know who wins this.
Leyenda, Americana, and Aracno.
It's obviously those guys.
Yeah. And the thing is we have no clue so far who these luchadors are.
Really?
I have no clue. I tried finding it. There's nothing out there. You can't find it. And it's been said like
so
it's
bizarre.
been kept under wraps. I think Purple Terror, Thanos, is El Muerte from what was it, right? From Lucha Underground?
Oh yeah.
Right? That guy?
The big dude.
Il Muerte?
Mil Muertes?
Mil Muertes, yes.
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 Thousand deaths or
who's
million
like
deaths or whatever.
Huge.
Right.
So
Big
I think
guy.
maybe he's playing
that
Thanos,
would make sense.
but still, like, yeah, this is a Marvel Lucha Libre edition match, which is awesome. Like, I'm very interested to see how much farther they go with this. But I am really interested to see this match.
Does that mean Captain America, Thanos, Venom, and Spider-Man are all now wrestlers, and we can watch all of their stuff?
Oh, well, you may have got it. You may have.
Well, Batista already opened those doors, right?
Batista.
Yeah, but now we can watch. Okay. So since it's all the same universe,
we can watch Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah,
because we did that with John Wick.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna go with Spider-Man and Captain America.
Yeah, of course. The good guys have to win.
So, here's where you're wrong. It's not Captain Mexico. It's Captain America. I'm going to say Thanos wins.
Wow.
But hey,
Lone Wolf.
He represents all of North America.
Yeah.
It doesn't say Captain United States of America.
All right. I'm going to take the Thanos Lone Wolf.
Wow.
Thanos.
Bill's just trying to let us get some points back on him. He's running away with this, so he feels bad.
See, like this match right here is gonna drive me crazy that it's not in English. Like I want to know, like I'm
what
gonna
the story
how
is.
would anyone begin to call?
But hey, maybe this is just like the phase 1 of this, and they're gonna do like this.
Oh my God!
Are you saying that if Vampiro was on the call, he couldn't figure this out?
Phase 1.
Did you see
Vampiro's booking it still?
You're saying if he was calling it, he couldn't figure this out?
Oh,
Vampiro just did a new shoot interview, and it's all like bullshit.
A new shoot.
No kidding, huh?
Oh man.
Okay, so last two matches.
Yeah. Omega Laredo Kid.
Omega versus Laredo Kid for the AAA Mega Championship. I'm gonna go Laredo Kid.
Yeah, I feel like
no. After Kenny,
What? He's a champ right now, right?
Yeah,
he is.
I'm gonna go with Kenny. I'm changing it back to Kenny.
I'm confused as to what they're gonna do. Like, what he never comes. Like, he comes down very rarely. But okay, I'll take Laredo Kid.
I will go with Ryan and take Laredo Kid.
As will I. So there you go, Mike. Kenny Omega, Lone Wolf.
Good for you. Hair versus hair, right? That's the last one.
Pagano versus Chessman.
Give me that Chessman. Give me that Chessman.
Give me Chessman. Give me Chessman.
Pagano. I'm going Pagano all day. Pagano is part of the Clown family.
Right. Isn't he the top guy?
Oh, is he?
No. The top one is Psycho Clown, but Pagano. Well, maybe Pagano's moved his way into the top spot.
Give me Chessman. Pagano. I don't know nothing about Chessman, but give me Chessman.
No, it's definitely gonna be Pagano.
All right, split that one.
Wow. I feel good about my picks. I got Laparca. I got Chessman. I got I've got Mr.
Captain
Iguana.
America.
Mr. Iguana, Captain America, Chick Tormenta. I like it. I like where I'm at.
Even got
Scorpion. You've got Scorpion.
Right, Scorpion.
As a side pick, you ended up with Nino Hamburguesa as well.
Right. Never a bad thing when you end up with that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Saturday. We'll see how that ends up. Bill, this is the latest into a show we've ever had. A segment to be named later, but go ahead.
I had two quick things I looked into based on our second show last week. First of all, we were talking about the Detroit Lions players getting hurt.
Yes.
In 91, it was Mike Utley. He was the one that was right before Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up paralyzed, but he has mostly has the use of his arms. He's technically quadriplegic, but has most of his arms regained. So that's something. Good. Then the other one 5 years later was Reggie Brown.
Right.
He had a spinal cord contusion, but has largely recovered. He's not in a wheelchair or anything. So
that's good.
So it could have been a lot worse. And then the other one I just looked up quick. I wanted to look into Jake Roberts' various snakes over the years.
Oh, yeah.
He had at least 3. Of course, Damian was the boa that he started with.
Mm-hmm.
The cobra that we watched bite Macho, of course, was not Damian. He was Lucifer.
Oh.
And does anyone remember the name of the albino Burmese python that our savior Jake carried around?
No, it's probably like Peter or Paul or something.
No, you're on the right track.
Judas?
Revelation.
Revelation. Nice. Okay, that was the segment to be named later. Some good facts right there. It's scary anytime you Google, like, how's Reggie Brown doing now? It's a scary Google. You're like, oh, please, I hope he's all right.
Yep.
The scary Google. All right, let's go to AEW Winners coming.
Quite the show.
We had the Battle Royal, which was for the Dynamite Diamond Ring, is what they told us. But then we found out, like, it seemed to me, halfway through the match, there's going to be another match.
Yeah, no, this is exactly how the last one was.
Okay.
Yes,
I was confused.
This was just how the last one was because
there's
about it.
Okay. Battle Royal, the last 2 guys get to have a match the following week. Came down to Wardlow and MJF and Sammy and Jungle Boy. MJF knocked out Sammy and Jungle Boy, pissing off Sammy, and then Wardlow forgot that Orange Cassidy was still in the match, and Orange Cassidy came back in. He was pulled out by Miro earlier in the match and beat up.
First time in forever that someone's actually realized that someone who went under the ropes is still a part of the match.
So they realize that he's in the match. He comes back in and does his tricks, Orange Cassidy tricks, and knocks out Wardlow. So he will have a match against MJF.
And I liked that they very obviously could have like done the Wardlow flip here.
Right.
But they didn't. They just planted very little seeds like they have been doing.
Right. Very little seeds, and now Orange Cassidy, I think, is going to win this Diamond Ring. It's going to be a very silly thing to happen.
Love it.
Kaz versus Jericho 1-on-1, which was fine.
It was good.
And then the Inner Circle.
Is that Frankie Kazarian?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The Inner Circle stuff was good.
The Inner Circle started all fighting with each other and almost throwing in the towel.
MJF came out wanting to throw the towel in, which is a good bit because it's just like he's just trying to be a dick.
And then Sammy took the towel away. And then Jericho thought Sammy was going to throw the towel in, so he's mad at Sammy instead of MJF. And then all of Inner Circle started fighting with each other. And Jericho basically was like, everybody shut up. Next week, I'm going to decide if I'm going to break up the Inner Circle or not.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing no, but we'll see what happens. Dr. Britt Baker had a match against Layla Hirsch. This is one of the ones, one of the wrestlers you've been a fan of, Mike.
Layla Hirsch. She's very good.
She is very small.
Yeah, it's kind of,
She is like below the bottom rope small. She is tiny, but she is very good.
Mm-hmm.
He's very amateur wrestling based.
Yeah.
And they had a good match. Britt Baker won. And then Thunder Rosa attacked her after the match, which was good.
Yeah, good stuff.
So
setting up Thunder
and Britt.
Which
will be fun. And I liked it. Liked it all the way around. So good.
Mm-hmm.
Darby and Cody fought Hobbs and Shaw. Hobbs and Starks. And I don't remember who won, but Sting came out.
Sting. Once again, Cody gets I sent you guys that tweet this week where Cody's that friend who designs his WWE 2K entrance for 3 hours, which is it still bites my ass that he's the only one.
My ass.
That he's the only one that comes through. That should be the champion. The champion should come through.
He is a champion.
Oh, no, he's not anymore.
Right. You just lost it.
And it's just.
All right. I don't really care about that match, but let's talk about Sting. Sting came out.
Man, oh man.
Nice vignette.
It literally, just as the sound, the thing went black, my fucking TV
went out.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? Oh my God. But thankfully, I got it back right as...
You must have gotten it back quickly because you text, it's RoboCop's friend! And I'm like, oh, I guess Sting's there.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I was just so... I was just like...
I was behind
by happy to make that joke.
He couldn't wait. He had to get that joke off.
I know.
RoboCop's friend. At first, I did not understand what you were talking about. Wait, that other cop? What?
Yes. Officer Lewis.
Officer Lewis?
I know that Cody wants to turn it into WCW, and that's why he keeps bringing them all back. But when you said that, I actually thought you meant RoboCop was on AEW. That would have jumped right to RoboCop.
RoboCop on WCW.
That would be so great if RoboCop
so
was in AEW. Hey, he's in the new Mortal Kombat.
He's making a comeback.
Mortal Kombat's got him, Terminator, and Rambo.
Love it.
And Freddy. And the Joker.
Love it.
But yeah. Right. Yeah, Sting. It was
Sting.
It was
all
crazy.
Right. What'd you think of it?
It was great. I
thought it was cool.
The snow and stuff.
So Sting is a White Walker? Is that where Winter
Sting.
Coming is Sting?
Sting.
AKA White Walker?
It was awesome.
Oh, that didn't have anything to do with the championship match?
No, it did.
That Omega or something.
It was the name of the whole show, basically. Yeah. But it said Winter's Coming, then they showed a crow in the snow, and then Sting came out.
Yes.
And it snowed on him.
And then Tony Schiavone being like, it's Sting.
That was great.
I
love that. I loved him getting to do that again.
Yes.
Jason, I specifically watched the after show. I never watch it, but he's the one that does the after show, and he's like, I got to do it again. I got to say it's Sting for the first time since 2001. It was so much fun. He was so happy about it.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll handle him better than WWE did.
Okay.
Did you handle him worse?
No. Part one is I actually enjoyed this very much. He came out, he was silent, he had the baseball bat, scared away all the bad guys with his baseball bat. I was wondering
which version of Sting.
It's Crow Sting.
Of course, Surfer Sting.
Well, I mean, it could have been Joker Sting or something like that.
Oh my God.
They're going TNA.
Wolfpack never know.
Wolfpack Sting.
Wolfpack Sting. Yeah, scared the bad guys away. Kind of had like a face off with everybody. You couldn't tell if he was on their side or not.
And it was good how he went oldest. He went Arn, then Dustin,
and
then Cody, then Darby. Yep, it was very.
And
good.
had a long stare down with Darby, making it seem like him and Darby are going to be a thing.
I don't know. Well, the thing, he's signed to a multi-year deal.
Okay. This is so everybody's going crazy online and all this stuff. Two opinions for me. One, I thought the segment was good. Two, he should never wrestle.
Nope.
Do not have him wrestle. He can't wrestle. And when I saw he's signed to a multi-year deal, I'm like, how? What are they going to do with him? He's first of all, doesn't he have spinal stenosis or something? And that's why WWE wouldn't clear him to wrestle again.
I don't know. He wanted to. I guess again,
he wanted to come back. Yeah.
He wanted to do a cinematic match with Undertaker, and they shot it down. I think Sting's whole thing was strictly in WWE was always and forever. He's not one of Vince's guys, right. So he was never gonna get what he wanted.
Right.
But he's 61.
You cannot have a match. Please don't have a match. Please don't have a match. That's all I'm gonna say.
Unless
put him in a match, let Jericho carry him through the match.
Please don't have a match.
Unless one.
I love Sting. Please don't have a match.
Unless Mean Mark Calloway shows up.
No, he's an NXT coach.
Oh, I saw that. How dumb. Yeah.
They have more coaches than actual talent.
Yeah, really.
All right. Yeah. So Sting, I thought the segment was great. I really don't know how it's going to play out from here. I don't know if he can be a manager.
We'll see.
A silent manager?
Just have him.
He's going to talk with Tony Schiavone this week, which will be a good segment.
I don't want that. I just want him now.
Maybe he'll be silent.
I just want him in the the bleachers.
Yeah.
Just watching for like the next month. And then maybe have like Darby sitting with him. That's it.
I think that's a good direction.
I
would not want to see him have a match or any of that shit. Please don't.
You don't want to see him
just comes out of nowhere and just.
I
hits
want to
people
see
with that,
him
and that's it.
and Arn have a fight.
I would love to, if he slop drops somebody or Stinger drops him.
He's gonna Stinger drop someone.
If he Stinger drops someone, I'm fine with that. But he should not have a match. Please don't have a match.
It's going to be Cody.
Yes, it is. Yes. You're right.
Yeah.
If he's gonna fight anyone, it's gonna be Cody because Cody's getting.
Sting is his hero. He literally was a child backstage at WCW. Yeah. with Sting on top. I mean, how much there's a high probability Sting and Cody have a match.
Yes. I would like to say
I'm not going to be thrilled about it.
I would like to see him and Arn square off, and then the entire match he's PTSD looking over his shoulder, waiting for Flair to come out.
What I wish Flair could. I really wish Flair could, but he can't because he's like WWE's got him locked down.
That would be
he signed a bunch of contracts because he was in such dire straits there.
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought the segment was good. We'll see what happens with that. All right, final. Which this is a big topic too. Jon Moxley got beat by Kenny Omega.
Yep.
How do we pick that?
We picked it
correctly. We did.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, you were correct, and also I was correct in saying that Omega was going to win.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was a screw job finish.
Yeah, Don Callis was on commentary, which was great, and then Kenny got thrown into a heater because it was 40 degrees while they were wrestling.
And the heater
didn't look real.
Super dumb. It was literally a box with two ball things in them.
I don't know. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, whatever. So Kenny pretended to be injured. Mm-hmm. When Don came out to check on him, Moxley just beat up Don. He just attacked Don.
He punched Don, and Don threw roses or something, rose petals.
Oh, no, he had a lapel. He had a flower, which fell off. And then Don got back up and had a mic.
Yes.
And he was like, disqualify him or said something, and then threw the mic into the ring to Kenny. Kenny grabbed it, hit Moxley over the head with it, gave him his one wing angel, and beat him. And then they ran out.
Yep.
And the camera was chasing them, and they stopped Don for a second, and he's like, tune in on Impact on Tuesday to see what we have to say. And they got in a car and sped off, and it was great.
When that happened,
great.
My brain
exploded.
My brain absolutely exploded.
So what they're saying is that TNA has finally roped in Ryan and Mike.
Yep.
Finally. And there's a lot of great stuff on Impact.
It's
just hard to get through sometimes.
It's so shitty that people are still I'm not watching Impact. It's sucks that so many people are like that still, even though I tried it earlier this year.
It's hard sometimes. There's some really bad stuff in there. Still.
I did watch a half an episode
better
when they showed up on Pop TV or whatever.
Yeah.
And did not enjoy.
So they're working with Impact now?
Yeah.
They are working with Impact. Don is an executive at Impact.
Don's an executive, but supposedly his contract's coming up.
I saw that today.
And he might
jump
to AEW.
Jump to AEW, which would be
They
amazing.
do not have enough announcers, so that's good.
No, they would need to eliminate somebody. JR. They would need to eliminate JR.
That would immediately make it my favorite.
But they're not going
Tony,
to do that.
Excalibur, and Don Callis.
That would be a great booth.
They
What
won't
about Golden Boy, Alex Marvez? Isn't he around?
Golden Boy and Alex Marvez are two different people, right? Wasn't Golden Boy an announcer?
Yes.
No.
And Alex
Aren't they
Marvez.
both there then?
No,
Golden Boy is not.
Golden Boy's not.
Marvez is still there as a backstage announcer.
He's the one who he was in the right place at the right time. Marvez.
He got the scoop, guys. He got it.
Scoop.
He got the scoop.
But yeah, that was just when that happened, and the match was fine. Match was fine.
It was solid. Yeah,
it was a solid match, but that just they must have known that was coming because there's obviously gonna be a Moxley versus Omega 3, which I bet you will take place at Revolution.
You think?
Yeah,
that quickly?
That's in February.
Yeah, but
I don't think that's but
I guess that would make sense
because it just blew my mind. So supposedly right now the only people that are possibly going to come over are the Good Brothers.
Just the Good Brothers.
Yes. Which I think clearly they're the ones that jumped Moxley.
Yeah.
Maybe. So
that makes a lot of sense.
But still,
that would make a lot of sense. I like all that.
This is all so good for wrestling.
Yes.
So,
I enjoyed it.
And I think this would have happened a lot sooner if the pandemic hadn't happened.
I think it happened partly because the pandemic did happen, though, because I believe the Good Brothers are probably a part of this.
Yep.
Because they've been talking to all those guys,
and
I bet you they were like, hey, we can work together still and just do it this way.
Does this bring New Japan closer to the fold?
Farther away, right? They hate it.
Wait, do they work with Ring of Honor still?
Yeah, New Japan does.
Yeah. And people are like, why didn't they do it with Ring of Honor? Like, what? Ring of Honor is a fucking dump.
The reason they did it with Impact is because of Don Callis, who has literally basically been the mouthpiece on commentary in New Japan for 2 or 3 years for Kenny. That's why they did it. And because the Bullet Club guys are in Impact now.
I think if it wasn't for COVID, we would have seen a lot more AEW reaching out and working with other brands.
Yeah.
But then you see someone in the press conference will be like, Triple H, would you work with another?
We're open for business.
Shut the fuck up.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we're open to fucking suck your dry talent.
Buy all your talent away from you, and then buy your promotion when you can't draw.
Yeah,
that's what we're hoping for. That's what business he's talking about.
Shut up.
Just don't answer the question. God.
He was open for business with Progress and
and WXW and whatever else he's gonna
ICW.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But yeah, hey, I'm gonna tune in this week.
Oh man,
and it's just.
I'm excited.
Crazy, yeah.
I'm excited to see what happens. It's on Twitch.
Yes,
so you can find it on Twitch. All right, Wally. I don't know what's happening with your top 5. It's been changed at least 4 or 5 times. That's what we've been laughing at. Your top 5 Desert Island albums, or Desert Island Bums, or Desert Island Gospel albums. I'm not sure what you're gonna land on here, but go ahead.
Yeah. So you've ever heard the thing where, what are your top 5 albums that you'd want to have if you were trapped on a desert island? So that's what I decided to go with. I don't actually have an order for them, but number 5, Eminem, Curtain Call.
Curtain Call, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Number 4, Yellow Card's Ocean Avenue.
What?
Really? Yellow Card?
Wow, you love that
that
much?
Number 3, Fall Out Boy from Under the Cork Tree.
Whoo!
I mean, all right, it's a good album, but all right.
Number 2, Green Day's International Super Hits.
What is that?
It's got basically all of their good songs from all their other albums on it.
Okay.
I was never fully into Green Day. I don't know. They never really sucked me in.
I believe it's got 21 songs on the one CD. So
okay, so that's a lot of songs.
And number 1 is Linkin Park Hybrid Theory.
Whew, you love Linkin Park, though,
number
don't
one
you?
album, huh?
Well,
was that their first? Was that their first album?
Yeah.
What is Curtain Call like his 4th album?
Yeah. What songs are on Eminem's Curtain Call?
The one after Encore.
Yeah, because there was Slim Shady, then Marshall Mathers.
Yeah, what was after that?
Was it Encore?
Something first and then Encore.
So it was his 5th album.
Wow. What songs are you talking about?
Oh, no. The Eminem Show.
Yeah.
So Marshall Mathers, Eminem Show, Encore, Curtain Call.
So his 5th album. Interesting.
It's got The Way I Am, My Name Is, Stand, Lose Yourself, Shake That, Sing for the Moment, Without Me, Like Toy Soldiers. It's another one of those.
It's not like a
CDs.
Okay.
Yeah. Put all your best songs on one CD.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Bad Meets Evil?
No.
It's Eminem and some guy that he he was friends with, and then like they went back and made more music after he got famous.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty good. They have at least one album, but it's pretty good.
Before we get out of here and we talk about Plan 9 from Outer Space for our weekly review. God. Good God, I'm gonna get like 6 beers ready for that. Buddy, Gray Man Media dropped in some chats.
All right.
One of them was, we talked about this a while ago. Why does every wrestler cut a promo like Ric Flair or Dusty Rhodes? We talked about this. I mean,
someone say, wait, what's this?
Gray Man Media, one of our chat followers here, dropped this in. And a couple weeks ago, we talked about this.
Yeah.
It's crazy how every promo is one of those two guys, except for Eddie Kingston, I think was who we were referencing.
No, like The Rock, but then like The Rock and Austin
but The Rock is a play on Dusty a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah, kinda. Austin, I guess.
And Austin is a play on Flair. He said that literally. It's a lot of it's Flair. It's just redneck Flair, basically, but it's Flair. And then he was saying this, Pat McAfee shows that WWE have tendencies to let celebrities get more over than their actual wrestling talent, which they've always done.
Yeah, that's how it always is done.
I agree with you, Gray Man Media. I agree with you.
And then, Flair and Dusty are just because they're the
two best promos.
They're the best, yeah.
Yeah. And they fought against each other and everybody watched that, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, there's not a lot of unique promos out there anymore. But all right. Shout out to him. All right. Next.
Except for Eddie Kingston and Austin Theory.
What kind of promo does Austin Theory got?
His own brand. Nobody does it quite like him.
Nobody does it quite like Austin Theory. Oh, God. All right. That's it. We're going to talk about Plan 9 from Outer Space. Wally. Oh, boy, Wally. Sometimes Wally hits it big with Roadhouse, and sometimes, boy, does he drag us into the shithole. Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Well, I decided to drag you into the shithole this week, and then in a couple of weeks, when it's my turn again, I'll give us a good one.
Okay. All right. Okay. Go listen to those Desert Island albums.